Serbia students to end protest blocking main bridge in Novi Sad. Students in Serbia on Sunday said they would end their protest blockade of a bridge in Novi Sad, marking 3 months since a collapsed roof at the city's train station sparked a nationwide anti-corruption movement. Serbia students to end protest blocking main bridge in Novi Sad. Serbia students to end protest blocking main bridge in Novi Sad. The demonstration, which began on Saturday, was the latest in a series of mass protests to rock the Balkan country in the wake of the roof collapse that killed 15 people in the northern Serbian city in November. After holding a vote with local residents, student organizers said they plan to end the blockade on the city's main bridge later Sunday after cleaning the area occupied by demonstrators, according to an AFP reporter on the ground. On Saturday, thousands rallied in Novi Sad, where they blocked roads and occupied bridges before converging on the city's main crossing, the Freedom Bridge, for a day-long blockade. The university student-led movement has put increasing pressure on the government, spurring the resignation of several high-ranking officials, including that of Prime Minister Milos Vucevic earlier this week. The premier's resignation came after an earlier 24-hour blockade at a major traffic intersection in the capital, Belgrade. It was preceded days before by a general strike that saw schools and small businesses close across the country. The collapse of the station roof in Novi Sad followed extensive renovations to the building. The accident fueled long-standing anger in Serbia over corruption and the alleged lack of oversight in construction projects. President Aleksandar Vučić and other government officials have swung between issuing calls for talks and firing off allegations that the demonstrators are being backed by foreign powers. To quell the protests, the government has sought to meet several of the student organizers' demands. Those measures have included releasing a raft of documents related to the renovations at the station, pardoning protesters arrested at rallies, boosting funding for higher education, and launching criminal proceedings against suspects accused of attacking demonstrators. The protesters continue to call for the release of more documents linked to the renovation and greater transparency into the ongoing investigation into the roof's collapse. This article was generated from an automated news agency feed without modifications to text.